kindness, altruism, benevolence. These powerful words characterize Albertans. Albertans have always been big-hearted, caring, and thoughtful. They have always shown compassion to those less fortunate. Beyond doubt, kindness is one of the most important parts of big Albertan soul. We know that kindness is a good for society and contributes to the overall health of the community. It's a pleasure to see the people of our beautiful province Alberta who are involved in their community. The kindness that resides in Albertans' hearts make the world a better place. We will show you how Albertans do their part to make life easier for others. We will show you how Albertans make other people smile. We will show you all those heroes who live in Alberta. And we will answer an important question: why are Albertans so kind-hearted? In the previous episodes, we explored Albertans' great acts of kindness that make Alberta a better place for everyone. As we all know, the military conflict started in February 2022 in Ukraine, and thousands of Ukrainians came to our beautiful province in search of peace. Those evacuees did not expect the Albertans would be so kind, so big-hearted, so welcoming and generous. This is the last episode that will tell us about those people who came to Alberta desperate and broken, yet they could settle down in a new place and overcome their plight. Kind-hearted Albertans played an essential role in those refugees' lives. In this episode, we will ask newcomers about all the help they have received and in what ways the kindness that resides in the Albertan soul changed Ukrainians' lives. The military conflict in Ukraine is still ravaging the country. It has been continuing for more than 1 year. Thousands of refugees have already settled in new places in Alberta. They found new homes and jobs and had to learn a new language in Alberta. The fateful year of 2022 altered their ordinary lives, yet it didn't break them. However, their lives and integration process could have been much more difficult if Albertans would not have shown kindness and compassion to those who had to leave their country because of the warfare. Yarina crossed the ocean and ended up in a new reality, yet she was not broken. Instead, she did her best to integrate into Canadian society. Albertans helped her a lot, and she will be forever grateful for what the kind-hearted people of Alberta have done for her.
My name is Yarina, and this is baby Olivia. She is little Canadian now. When the war started, my family and I, we moved to Canada to find a safer place to live. We came to Canada last year in April 24, and we so grateful to Canada and all the Canadians that you provide this support and safer place to live for us. I remember that it was today. We woke up that morning from the calls of our friends from Kiev, from the news. All of us, we were so scared. And my husband decided that we have to go out. We have to move out from Ukraine just for a few days. We decided to move to Canada that moment when Canada government announced that Canada opens her doors for Ukrainian refugees. And back in Ukraine, we lived in the city Chernivtsi. It is quite close to Carpathian Mountains, and we love mountains, we love hiking, and we love nature so much. When we start looking more closely, we saw that Alberta has Banff, and Calgary is so close to nature beauty that was like the right decision to move to Calgary. As a mom and pregnant girl, first of all, I was afraid of my absence of knowledge about medicine system and how will I figure it out. Everything connected with baby, with delivering, and our elder daughter, we were afraid how she will she will be feeling in a new country, will start a new life without a language, without friends, without relatives. These were the things that we afraid most of all, because as adults you can accept almost everything and you can do whatever you need, but about kids we were afraid about how they will accept all the new life. We didn't expect that people will help and that people will support so much, not only in Canada, but in Europe also. While we were moving to Canada, everyone we met in our way wanted to do something, to provide some help. We didn't expect, because it looks like Ukraine is so far from Canada, and we thought that nobody will care what is happening there. But when we moved here, everyone was so in touch and was so into you to help you. We thought that we will come to Canada and we can count only on us. And when we came here, we found a host family who helped us with hosting for first months, with some documents. We saw so many people who were volunteering in churches, in government organizations, just neighbors who were asking, how can we help to you and to Ukraine generally? Not only government, but people, everyone here helped to feel you safe. And people helped so much with information. Like when we just started to read about Canada, we didn't know so much information. And when you come here, people share with you everything they know. Where you can find cheaper food, when you can find cheaper clothes, but how can you rent first house, how can you find first job. We met so many volunteers and so many people in the Ukrainian St. Vladimir's Church who shared their different items, clothes and household items. We saw volunteers in Ukrainian donation centers and just people who we met on the street. For example, one couple, they helped my husband with his job. So literally everyone wanted to provide some support for you. Our host family, it's Kat and Oliver. We meet them through email online, and their Canadian Switzerland family who just moved back to Canada from UK just a half year before us. And Kat, she was pregnant the same due as I was, and it was so nice to have somebody who can share with you information how things work here, and who supported me, and I hope that I could support her in her fears about pregnancy. And I really think that we found friends in each other, because they were new to Calgary and they hosted us, and now we have babies the same age, and from time to time we met and we like to spend time together and to congratulate each other with some birthdays and other holidays. And that's a nice thing, that we not only found like free accommodations with them, we found close friends here, and I really think that I can name them relatives to us. We were in a few non-for-profit organizations here in touch. Some of them provided informational help, support. Some of them provide financial. I don't mean like salary or just money. I mean items we needed the most, household items, clothes for baby, and some items like crib for baby. And were different organizations who helped with the work and with the language. People I met here, they don't create a problem with anything. When you ask about something, they just thinking how to do, and that's so great that people are easygoing here. We didn't expect that we'll feel so comfortable here, but we're not the first ones. As you know, Canada accepted refugees from Afghanistan and from Syria, and it's so awesome that people who had such a trauma experience in their life, they can find support, mental support, financial support, that they can live here free and in peace, and they don't afraid about their life or their kids' life. First, and the most important thing, I want to say thank you for this atmosphere that people created here for all the refugees, that here you can feel yourself like at home. For sure, all of us were missing our homes and all that we left behind, but here you feel yourself safe and like at home.
Valentina thought that she would be lost in a new country. However, it didn't happen. She found peace and harmony in our beautiful province. Albertans and their kindness have made her smile again after everything that had happened in her country. Alberta's sun, good-hearted people, and beautiful nature slowly healed her wounds that the military conflict had left. Here in Alberta, Valentina found a job and can now cover all her needs. Our province has given her hope, and hope is what truly matters nowadays.
Hi everyone, my name is Valentina. I'm 32 years old. I came to Canada on 19th of July 2022. I'm Ukrainian, and here I am successfully working in Canada. When the war started, I couldn't believe that it's reality. It's happening to us. I had questioned why us, why this is all happening, and it was kind of unsurreal to me, so it was a big stress. Before coming, I was looking into the country in general, and Alberta has amazing nature and landscapes as well as economic balance. So it's a good start for the newcomers and Ukrainians. It has a nice opportunity and a lot of job offers, and Calgary is one of the biggest cities, so it's offer as well more jobs opportunity and social life for young people like me. I was a little bit concerned before coming here because coming alone as a girl is quite challenging in the new country without any friends and family. I was a little bit scared of people, but once I came here, my opinion and my concern vanished. So people, very nice, kind and supportive here. I was thinking I will be relying mostly on myself, but after some time passed and I realized how big help it is and how hard to be alone here. And the people here do an amazing job offering any sort of help, from financial to a simple giving a nice advice, very useful advice, or giving you a ride. And everyone is trying to help you. That's amazing. Yeah, I started with the help in different organizations, non-profit organization. I had a couple of workshops to learn the requirements to the resume and also practice my interview, what Canadian employer are looking for, what they required from you, and practice. So it was a long journey, and it's really nice that this organization offer you the help to tailor your resume to match the criteria here. As well, if you don't have enough education, they can offer for you or guide you in any program which gives you additional educational background and to more chances to be hired here. And on a weekly basis or monthly basis, I'm still receiving the workshops of job fairs with all the opportunities. Alberta is offering for the people who are coming here without a job. My job I found with the help of my friends. We were having a dinner one evening in October, so I was given a business card with email to send out my CV. I had administration background before in Ukraine, so I decided to try my chances here. And then I just wrote the CV. My really good friend helped me with the cover letter. I sent out and was invited for the interview. And as a result, it was successful, and I'm now here working. My current job, a little bit matching. Yeah, I have a degree in management administration, but it's mostly like in tourism and hospitality. At the moment, I work in the company which produced the equipment for oil and gas industry. So now basically I'm doing administrative tasks. It's kind of quite the same, dealing with documentation, sending email, receiving calls, and helping my colleagues around with different tasks. Albertans helped me to give temporary roof under my head until I find my current apartment where I'm living. As well, helped me in terms of the first necessary things once arrived. So financial support from the government, as well employment, to find myself as a social unit here and find my place here. They gave me a very valuable example how to be open, friendly, and dedicated. So many volunteers, opportunities, and people doing so much for other people I never met in any other countries. The way they're supporting us, providing with the clothes, food, housing, even sometimes financial support from the provincial government, it's a big thing for every family, every single person who are coming. And you know that you can rely on someone to help you in any ways, and you will never be alone. I want to express a big gratitude to people, and you are now our family. You support us, you give a shelter for us and a hope for a better future. Thank you very much. I think it's anyone who's coming from Ukraine have these thoughts in their heart.
We heard the stories of those who accepted Albertans' help in a time of difficulty. Albertans have proven that they can spread kindness by helping those who end up suffering. The mere fact that thousands of evacuees found a safe home in Alberta shows that Albertans have done a tremendous job showing the goodness of their hearts and providing relief for refugees. Thank you, kind-hearted Albertans. What you are doing will never be forgotten.